Good morning, everyone. Welcome you to Meet the Monk this morning. Today we meet on August 8th on Friday morning from Wat Buddha Metta in Tucson, Arizona. And today we are going to have a conversation with Venerable Phravidessiddhidhammapon, or we normally call him as Thanajan Chokun Rit or Ajahn Rit. He will be my guest this morning and to have a conversation about the Council of Thai Bhikkhus in the U.S.A. and how do Thai Buddhist monks promote Buddhism in the West and especially in the U.S. And let's get to know him. And so this is his biography, Thanajan Phravidessiddhidhammapon. He is the abbot of Wat Atammayataram in Seattle area, Washington, the United States, and he is also the vice president of the Council of Thai Bhikkhus in the U.S.A. He also holds the office of the director of Buddhism Propagation Division of the Council of Thai Bhikkhus in the U.S.A. And also he is the vice president of WDBDO, WDBDO, is it correct? DBU, yeah. And that is the World Tamatutta organization that we try to establish. So let's get to know him. Our guest today. Good morning, Thanajan. Thank you for. Good morning, Thanajan. Thank you for being here this morning to come to our uh, program Meet the Monk, which is our program is a new program sponsored by the Council of Thai Bhikkhus in the USA in the effort to introduce the council to the public audience. And even though the council have been here for over 50 years, but not many people know about, especially outside Thai Buddhist temple in the US here or in the world. So I think that we are going to talk about the council and especially your work as the vice president of the council and how do Thai Buddhist monks promote Buddhism here in the West. And I have known you for over 20 years, since I moved and worked here in the US. And thank you again, Thanajan. Yeah.
ครับ
Good
thank you
morning.
ครับ good morning ครับผมครับ
How's the weather in Seattle area?
oh
Is it
that is a
very
good
nice?
weather now is a good weather now in Seattle. It's not very hot like in Arizona. I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is very hot here.
Oh,
Yesterday it was 112, 111 degree
oh,
yesterday,
oh, yeah.
and in Phoenix. And tomorrow I'm going to be in Phoenix for the memorial ceremony.
Okay.
And yesterday was 116 in Phoenix.
Okay. I'm here in Seattle. It's very good weather. We're not
Very.
many people said that in Seattle we have a lot of rain, but for the month, last month, you have no rain, and we have the rain for this yesterday, but today is okay, good. Today is good.
Yeah, so normally in Seattle area in the summer it's very nice.
Yes, yes.
I was in Washington. No, I was in Oregon last year. It was
Okay,
very
okay.
nice.
Yes.
It's still very cold to me, even in July. Yeah. So
Okay.
last year during this time I was in no in July I was in Oregon to
Yes.
do my own retreat there. Yeah.
Okay.
ท่านอาจารย์ so let's get into our conversation about how do Thai Buddhist monks come here or promote Buddhism here in the West, especially in the U.S. because we are in the U.S. now. But now our work as the council have gone around the world,
Yeah.
and we have a connection with the Buddhist organization in Europe. We have a connection with the Buddhist organization in Australia and New Zealand area. We have the connection with the monk in Asia, of course, in Thailand. Yeah, last week, oh no, last Monday, I have a conversation with Venerable Phravidessiddhidhammapon, the
Yes.
former of the
Mm.
Secretary General of the Council. So we have conversation about the Council in general. Yeah.
Mm.
But let's just start with you. When did you come here? What year did you start your work here as a Buddhist monk here?
You know there. There about 32 years ago. I
32 years ago.
32 years ago, I was in Wat Cholapatan in Pakret, Nondaburi with Luang Po Panyananta. And one day he just called me, he just called me. At that time I'm working, training the student is some everywhere around the country in Thailand. And then the Luang Po Panyananta just called me, and I'm very shocked, why Long Po called me, and when I meet him and they said that you go to
You think that you are in
Chicago.
trouble, huh?
Yeah, I said I'm thinking, when they come and see him, I said what I'm doing wrong,
Uh-huh.
and then he told me that okay, you go to Chicago. And at that time, we easy to go to the embassy to get the visa, 15 days, just 15 days. And then I come and he sent me to the first place, that Wat Putatam in Chicago is then the
Yeah.
first place. And I do working over there, for 5 years. And then
Oh, you
after that,
worked
yes,
for five
yeah,
years. Yeah.
yeah, for 5 years in Chicago. And then after that, the people from here in Washington, they said they want to settle down the temple, and he just want one monk from the Wat Putatam, and they send me here, and I start 1998. I start the what
Oh, so you start you
yes,
start what Atammayataram in
1998.
1998. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
1998.
Wow. That's a
Yes,
long
yes.
time. Yeah.
A long time, and long story for what I done, because it's not easy to and maybe the people, the when we start the temple in US, in another country, I think is similar, and we need a place for the monk to stay, maybe a small place we renting or something like that. And then after that, I just rent the place for the Sunday service. I'm living in Wat Cholapatan, and I got a lot of idea from the Luang Po Panyananta and Luang Po Panyananta. The usually on Sunday, the Luang Po Panyananta give a talk, at the temple. And when I come in here, I start the Sunday service, you know, every Sunday,
Yeah.
every Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that when I was young, I
Yes.
used to turn the radio to listen to the late Venerable Luang Por Panyananta talk
Yes.
on Sunday morning,
Yes.
uh, before or after 8 o'clock. That's what
Mhm.
I remember. I remember his voice very clear, and
Yes.
I admire Ajahn Kukai that he can
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
imitate Luang Por Panya voice very well. Yeah, and
Yes.
so that's how you move it here. I think last visit when I was there in Seattle, I went to visit you. You didn't start the building behind you in the picture behind you yet. I
Okay.
think uh, yeah, I know that is about almost 20 years ago when I
Yes.
went to visit you in Seattle that
Yes.
you still have plans,
Yes.
have some issue with the neighbor. They don't
Yes.
understand
Yes. Yes.
what you're doing like that. So now I'm very pleased to see that the Puttako Sajan Hall is already built.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you have been using this hall very well. I think you use in many ways. Yeah.
Every
So
corner, every corner we use on every corner for in the building. Yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
So Tan Ajan, I know that in Seattle area is very big Thai Buddhist community. I'm curious to know how big of your community, how many member or Buddhist people here in Seattle compared to Tucson, Arizona. We are quite small number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yeah. They have the right now, the people they're moving from everywhere. The Seattle is very big city now because of the we have big company right here, like a Boeing, Microsoft, Google, the many Amazon, right? Very big
So you
city.
have
Yes,
like a big investor, big company who
yes,
have the main
mm,
office center
yes.
in Seattle. That's
Everyone
very
knows
big
the
location.
tabak. Everyone knows tabak from here. Tabak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's good. Yeah. So now I just want to talk about your work. You mentioned earlier that when you move here, you have the idea of doing your work, doing a Dhamma talk or teaching every Sunday like you used to do.
yeah,
I used to I used to join a teaching program for the youth, for the
mm,
young student of Wat Umong at that time when I was a student at Mahachulalongkorn University. I know
yeah.
what kind of your work you did in Thailand. I'm very familiar with that. And so when you move here, how do you start? You rent the place and you rent the hall and give the I remember that you used to have an arm offering on Sunday in the park or like that.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. The first thing that when you settle down the temple, that means you have to you know knowledge you have knowledge your life to do that. I mean, you have to be strong enough to start the temple. When I doing start renting the place for living, and then renting
Hmm.
the place for the Sunday service. And we collect, I mean, the people who come, the members grow, grow from the 15 people, 20 people, and 25 people, and 70, the sometime 100, 200 people coming, and then when I saved the money just for 1.5 years. I just
Mm.
the renting for 1.5 year for the place to live. Just 1.5 year. And after that, I brought the property. This property. This is a 5 acre property. 5 acre property that I settled down the temple right now. That when we move in and we start to do the process to get the permit for the temple, and unbelievable, I take for 9 years to get the permit before
Mm.
I built the building that are behind of me. Just 9 years. Because of
So there's
the
a lot of
a lot,
issue.
a
Yeah, a
lot
lot
of
of
issues. Yeah,
issue.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's not easy to
Yes,
uh, to establish the temple in
yes,
in the U.S.
yes,
So I know that we 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 have a very similar issue, but not that anybody object or anything like that. But we have to go through the process, and we are not quite used to of the law and regulation here in the
mm,
U.S. That okay, you have to go
yeah,
to the city, you have to
yeah,
apply for this, you have to apply
yeah,
for that. Yeah, and I think even now, a lot of temples still have some issue
yes,
with that, and I think that have been a work for the council to help to advise the
mm,
abbot to be able to build the Buddha hall. How to get uh, the permit, something like that. So you start with renting the place, renting the house, and then collect donation to be able to buy the property that you are now. Is it correct? This
yeah,
is
yes,
the property
yes,
that you bought
yes,
many years ago. Yeah.
yes, yes. Hmm.
So at that time or even now, do you work mainly with Thai and Lao people in general, or with
Yeah,
everybody when
good.
you start the temple? Yeah.
The what Atammayataram, we not mention any Thai. I tell them
Mm-hmm.
that the Buddhist is not a Thai, but this
Mm-hmm.
Buddhist
Very
is
good.
for everyone, for the people around the world. In what Atamayata Rama, the some Sunday, we have the Tama talk in English every Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and we have
Mm-hmm.
Tama talk on Wednesday, group meditation on Wednesday, and we have a lot of the people from different country, the from different country. Yeah, they coming because
Mm.
we provide them every language. I mean, for English, usually for the English, and then sometimes
Right.
for Lao, but not many Lao, but it only the we have most of the people, American people and
Thai people.
Thai people, and then Sri Lankan, Indian people, and some another, even Ukraine and some European,
Yeah.
they coming every day. And at the temple, we provide the book. This is a very good, very good. I mean, for the English book, and they come and take and
Yes.
read, and they understand the Dhamma. Yes.
Right. So you start with the Thai community, and then you work toward a general public, like
Yeah.
not emphasize, oh, this is a Thai temple
No.
here as well. So we normally say this is our temple, and our
Yes.
temple is for everyone.
God.
So
Yeah.
we try to be inclusive and bringing everyone to get
Mm.
involved, not only for Thai here.
Yeah.
Same, Thanajan, when we have the service, we have bilingual that we use Thai and then we use English, and most of our program here as well
mm,
we do in English because we want to serve everyone. Yeah, we want to serve everyone. So I'm glad to know that you have this kind of vision that not only focus on Thai Buddhist community alone, but focus on
mm,
everyone that who like
yeah,
to learn about
mm,
Buddhism. Yes.
yes.
So do you have any monk to help you to organize like Sunday service? How many monks who live with you, Thanajan, now?
Now the seven monk in this Watsa. You have seven monk.
So you are pretty big sangha there
Yes.
in Wat Atammayataram. Yeah. So then, do you have? You already mentioned that you have meditation session. You have a Dharma talk in English, and
Yes.
every week. Thanajan, is it every week?
Every Sunday or the during a week, the my idea that we open the building on day. We never close the building because and everyone can come. They can come and take the book. They can come and do meditate by themselves. They can come and discuss to the monk. Or sometimes they call. Sometimes they call. Usually students. They call from over the country. They call and ask the question. We we really happy to provide them every question. At the temple we have the yeah, most of the monks they can communicate with the people, and teaching the Dhamma. We have three, four of them. They're teaching the Dhamma when the people
Very
they
good.
come to the
Yes.
temple. Yes, yeah. Mhm.
So you have both Thai and you. I think you make your temple to be an international temple.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I like the idea that open the temple every day.
Yes,
Here
yes,
as well. So we as soon as we open the gates, the temple is open to the public. We have people come here to sit and meditate, to even walk in to have a conversation, to
yeah.
get some advice for the
Mm,
monk. I think that's what we try to do here, and I think as the organization in as the council, we don't have many monks that who can do that, just like you are doing, and we don't have many monks that have the far or long vision for the benefit of the people, not only Thai people,
mm,
uh, but for all people that we are here. So that is
mm.
very, very good and very, very good to know. So I have some of my students who moved from here to Seattle, who live in Seattle area. So I normally refer them to your temple. Go to
Mm.
what
Thank you.
Atammayataram, or I would say
Thank you.
Google Thai Buddhist temple in Seattle area.
Mm, thank
And I'm glad to know. Andท่านอาจารย์, let's get to your work as the member of the council. But now you are the vice president of the council. So when you start to get involved, I know that you start from being a board member of the council many years ago, and
yes.
now you just newly have been elected to be the vice president, and
Yeah.
also other your work as the director of the Buddhism propagation for the
Mhm.
council. So by getting involved, it doesn't make it difficult for you to work in Seattle, or make it easy for you to work.
Right. I am thinking a lot of the doing. Even the first time when they I coming to US, and I'm
Mhm.
thinking how I can do, how I can provide the Dhamma for the people. we cannot come and sitting at the temple and then we, the let the people come and learn the Dhamma. Maybe it take long time. Take long time. That's why I said how to go and teach, how to provide them the Dhamma. And then I start the first time I started printing the book, the pamphlet. Have you seen we have a lot of book, we have the pamphlets. And then and we I put the first time I'm doing, the idea when I was in India, I went to the temple, and when we get there, they ask me where you come from. I said from Thailand, and they give me the instruction and everything, the book, everything in Thai, and I shocked in my mind. I said I'm what in India, but they giving me in Thai book. And then when all the people get on the bus, and then everyone reading the book, then the book. And then again, when the Luang Pa Panya sent me to U.S., and just the first year, I went to New York, and then the people I know that, okay, we go to Florida, by car, and they took me to Florida, and we stopped at the red area, some red area that we stopped. And I have seen,
Right.
the pamphlet, the pamphlet, it's very good. And they shocked my mind again. I said, the Buddhism, this is very good. We understand the Buddhists, we have a lot of good teaching, But the way of the spread the Dhamma, the way of teaching, the way of, they go out and teach the people, we don't
Mhm.
have that. We don't have that. I said,
We
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think what I would like to say is we have the goods, but we don't have the way
yes,
to sell the good,
yeah, yes,
We
yeah,
have we have the good teaching, but we don't have the
uh,
way to present, to teach.
yes, yeah,
And I think most of our monks still sitting inside the temple waiting for people to come
yeah,
to you.
yes,
But I
yes,
think, yeah, when we moved to the U.S., I think in my point of view, or I think we have to do an opposite. We cannot wait for people to come to us all the time. We have to go
yeah,
out and to meet people. I think to bring the temple to the community. Yeah.
yes,
So I'm glad that you have done that. You have the inspiration. I have the same inspiration when I went to Salt Lake City to visit the main temple of Mormon.
mm.
Uh, that they asked me where are you from, and I told them that I'm from Thailand, and then they brought someone who can
Oh,
speak
that's
Thai,
good,
and they
man.
brought a Thai Bible to me. I said, "Wow,
even even even
yeah."
I even I moved to the temple. I moved to the temple when I brought the property, and we have the house, one house
Mhm.
that come along with the
Yeah,
property, and then I I standing in front of the building, and one day, one or two young men come, and then they come, and then they bring me some the book, and they asked me where you come from. I said, well, from Thailand. What the language you prefer to? I said, well, Thai. And the next day they bring me the Thai Bible, and they know that we are the monk,
yeah,
but they have to bring me the Bible.
yeah.
Yes,
And I think we should do very much the same, but
yes, yeah,
that is how they spread Buddhism. Even though uh, we uh, we don't do that, but
yeah,
they call the elder that send two young men to talk with people in the neighborhood, in the community. But we don't do that, and I think we should do similar thing, but not in the same way.
yeah. We
Just like the Buddha told the monk when he sent the monk for the first time, that he said, "The monk go," and go for the welfare, for the peace, for the happiness of people, but don't go too in the same way, So this one, I think at that time, because of he didn't have many monks to send, so he mentioned that go alone by yourself, not go with two, But I think that is another way to bring Buddhism to the community, especially people outside Buddhist community. They don't know about Buddhism. We have to bring them uh, to Buddhism. If and I think if we are here, if we are here in the U.S., then we should bring the Dharma because of a lot of people that not grow up with Buddhist culture like we
Yeah.
used to.
Mm.
And so when I first worked for another temple for 10 years at Wat Thammaratanaram, and we mainly work with Thai and Lao people, Cambodian sometimes. And I think that why I'm here, and I'm here to spread the Dharma to other people, to everyone. So that's why I start what Buddha Metta, and to be the center for all people who can come here. And we're very fortunate that we got this property over 15 years ago.
Mm.
So let's one of your job or your work or your responsibility is for the council is to publish, to print Buddhism books, to print the teaching. And I think for the member of the council, we know that when we need books to give away, to give to the public, we need to contact you and your
Yeah.
temple.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful that you have done that even before you are the board member of the council. And I know that the first book that we give away is from your temple, what Atammayataram. And now you are the vice president and also the director of Buddhism Propagation Division, and you work to promote Buddhism outside Buddhist community to the public. I'm curious to know how you collect donation or fund. How do you get your support, financial support to print a lot amount of book, like 100,000 of book? I think now.
The yeah, most of the monk or the people think that to print the book is very difficult. But for what
Hmm.
I'm doing, the under the book they have the sponsor the temple just only the like a middleman, that's just a middleman, just do it do it. But the people they going to the people they support people they support. And the usually the people they love to support printing the book. And right now, yeah, from the beginning, what have some idea, how to spread the dhamma. I printed, the pamphlets, very small pamphlet, and I put away when the Parliament of the World Religion in Chicago. I put away in the Parliament of the World Religion in Utah, and I put away in the Parliament of the World Religion in the Barcelona in Spain, in Spain. And then
Right.
everywhere I'm going, I have to bring the book. I never go alone. I mean, empty hand, everywhere. And
Yes,
now we are
I
meeting.
know. Yeah.
We are meeting when the sangha meeting or the council meeting. They have the table, at least one table, to to put the book, spread the book around. The people can take. And then now we have the one project for the. It's I love the project. They call the body and mind project. I put in front of the restaurant. I put in the very small book. I put in front of the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the people around the world, they have a two problem. There's the one problem, that's the physical, and another problem is the mind problem. When they go to the restaurant, that means they have the physical problem. Physical problem, and they order Thai, pad Thai, they order tom yum, they order something, and they eat, and they feel better. Feel better. They solve the problem for the physical, but the problem for the mind still remain. That's why after they order the food, they have time, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and they can pick up some pamphlet, like a Karma in
Small
Buddhism,
booklets. Yeah.
yeah, Nibbana for
Pamphlets. Yeah.
everyone, then, and the meditation, and many in just only in English I put in the restaurant, and then they come and read. If they not finish the book, the food is coming, and they can take that book pamphlet, and bring home. They can read, continue at home, and then
That
I
that
do
is
it. I
that
do
is
it.
a good idea.
Yeah. I do this project for many 20 years, more than 20 years, I think. And then I could many people, they bring the book and they come to the temple. They bring the book, they come to temple. They bring the book and they saw the address, and then they come to the temple. And then the this project, the can helping, in U.S. Many people, they said 26% is they have no religion. They not accept
Mm-hmm.
any religion. They not accept any
Mm-hmm.
religion. I said the Buddhist people did the time for the Buddhist to spread, to helping those people. Those people, then when they can read, they start,
Good idea. Good
and then they
idea.
can
Yeah.
go and take the big one. After they read,
Yeah.
understand. Usually the pamphlets, one pamphlet they call the Kalama Sutta. Kalama Sutta, right? Kalama Sutta, everyone know the
Yes. Uh huh.
Kalama Sutta in English. And then I when I put in the restaurant, and one of the American, they reading, and after they read, and they went to the counter, and they tell them that you have to print a lot. You have to print a lot of this book. Because I born, I'm the 50 years already, but I never seen any teaching, any kind of teaching like this. And then
Mm-hmm.
they very excited, very excited. That's why that's a one project is very good. And another project, we have the every temple should have one corner of the Dhamma book in the temple.
Mm-hmm.
One corner of the Dhamma book in the temple in English. And then when the people come to the temple, when they come to the temple, they're not only Thai, they come. Maybe the Thai, they marriage with American or something like that. And when the Thai people come to the temple, they just talk in Thai, talking in Thai. But they leave the husband behind, they not know what they are talking. And if they have some book, have
Yeah.
some book, and they can bring home, they
To
can
read.
read.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That means we provide everyone to come to the temple. We provide
So
project.
so
Is it?
giving book. So
Yes.
giving book is another way to promote Buddhism, to
Yes.
introduce Buddhism to the public. Yeah, I
Yes.
think that is a good project, good idea. Body to take
Yeah.
care of the body and mind. When
Yes.
people
Yeah.
walk into the Thai
Yes.
restaurant, and I know that in Seattle you have hundreds of Thai restaurants.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a good way. I think that
Yeah.
is a good way to sell Buddhism from the U.S. Not actually sell. People get the book from you, and the library behind me. We have a lot of books from your temple, from the
Yes. Yes.
council.
Yes.
People
Yes.
come here to read, and we have the Pali Canon in English as well. We have the Pali
mm,
Canon in Thai, but
mm,
not
mm.
many people go to the jail and take the
Yeah,
Pali Canon in Thai
yeah,
because it's too big, you know. Yeah, so I think it's a good idea to introduce to promote Buddhism by giving book. You know, giving book, you don't have to talk that much. So if you can say, okay, this is the book about Buddhism. I know a lot of people come to the temple because of they got the book from us that we give away or I give away when I meet with someone in the public. So that is a good way to bring Buddhism. And I think many of us, as a monk, as the abbot, we should recruit more monks to do the same way that you are doing, and we too here, you know, in Tucson we have the book festival, you know, they call
I
festival
got
of
to
books.
complain. You know, we the people complain a lot. Oh, the Thai monk they're not talking English. They're not talk English. You know, they complain. They do complain, and then we sometimes we complain to the to Mahachula. You know, the university in Thailand to training the monk to come to the U.S. I said we have no way, we have no time to do complain like that. You know, and then that's why I thinking the book already they complete the book already done complete everything, and then if we talking with the people local people here, when we're talking and maybe they understand or they not understand, and when they go back they already forget. But if they keep the book, you know, keep the book, you know, the book they can carry, they can go again and again and again, and they can go to the rest the bedroom, you know, they can go and reading, and
Yeah,
too many people can read, you know. That's why if we cannot talk in English, we have the book for them. This can helping the
yeah.
Tamatudha, you know, Tamatudha.
Since you mentioned about the I think what we call the overseas uh, Buddhist missionary monk training, you know,
Yeah.
and do we have like maybe I think you talk with a lot of people who oversee the training. I think one of the qualification of any monk who is going to train uh, to work here, I think one of that is to be able to communicate in English or to any language where they are going to be sent. You know,
Mm,
I I went to visit my friend who lived in Italy last April and May, and he is an Irish monk, but he
mm,
worked in Italy, you know, and to be able for him to work there, he have to not only even though English is very common in Europe, right?
mm,
But he have to study and uh, and speak English, Italian fluently, you know,
mm.
and that's what we should do. And since you mentioned about this, I would like to uh, uh, like pass this information to you that when you talk with anybody who oversee, who supervise the training of the monk who gonna come to work abroad, one of that emphasis that we should do is to be able to select, you know, the monk who can speak English because we need a lot of monk who can speak English, and like America, the United States is large country, and we have a lot of people who are interested in Buddhism, but we don't have many monks to present that, and that's why one of our goal of doing this program is to try to recruit. I think we have some monks that who can talk and teach Buddhism in English, but we don't bring them to the light yet. So one of my efforts as the host is to invite the monk like yourself and other monk like my friend to come to our program to give a Dhamma talk in English. And so that's one that we have to do more, Thanajan. And
Yes.
we have about 10 minutes to go. And
Okay.
yeah, and so I don't want to keep you here too long. I know that as the abbot, as the uh, vice president, and as the director of Buddhist propagation in the U.S. here, you have a lot of responsibility. And thank you for being here to share your story, to share your experience as a monk, and who now live here in the U.S. And work here. And I really appreciate that many of us, as the audience who follow us now, we have a lot of comment from people who are watching our program in Thai and English. I truly appreciate your comment, truly appreciate your feedback, and we're gonna bring uh, many months more, and as we plan to do our program twice a week, Monday morning, Friday morning, like today. And today we have opportunity to talk with Thanajan Jokunrit or Thanajan Venerable the abbot of Wat Atammayataram, uh, telling his story about how he worked here as a monk, how he worked here as the abbot, and how he worked here as the vice president of the very important organization here in the U.S. And not many people know about the Council of Thai Bhikkhu in the U.S. And even though we have done a lot of work, we have like over 100 temple in our membership. We have over 600 Buddhist monks from from our organization who work here around the country in many states. And so before we leave our program this morning, Kanajan, what do you think about the future of working in the U.S. and with like the technology that we have here now? It make it easier or make it challenging for you to work here in the U.S. and for the future? What is our future?
Okay. Thank you for the good question. We are thank you for the American people to allow us to settle down the temple, allow the monk to stay, and they very good take care for the monk,
Yeah,
And then, in the future, I know that we need to, because we take time. It take time. Like the first time when I coming to US, I saw the people. They look at the monk different. Monk different. Sometimes they shouting at something. Sometimes they come and ask, "Who is that? Who are you? Who are you? Are you read the like it in your country or something like that?" They not understand. This is the Buddhist monk. This is a Buddhist monk. And but
hmm
right now, I think the people understand. Sometimes when I go to the airport to walking around, they come and ask a question. They understand. They understand. This is a Buddhist monk.
yeah.
The Buddhist monk. They are the baby. And the Buddhist country, and I mean the Buddhist temple. I mean the Buddhist religion. We have we have no any conflict. No any conflict in the past.
hmm
That's why we go everywhere. I meeting with the church, around the temple. I meeting with them, I talking with them and have lunch together. Sometimes it's very nice. They're very welcome the Buddhist monk. In the future, we need more the program like what you did, this program, how to reach more the local people, American people. I'm living here in Seattle. I from the beginning, the people they not understand what a temple, why you put a temple right here. They not accept from the beginning. They call the black communication. They not understand. But after I living here for a few years, people around the temple now they come to the temple. They come to the temple, and they come and walk. We have the path to the end of suffering in the temple. Around the temple they walk. They walking dog sometimes. You know,
So, so
and
you walk into the temple, into
yes,
the
yes,
community.
yeah. And they come and walk. And I very shocked, when the 1 year, they have a lot of snow, and the monk can go out. The people outside cannot come in. They not come in. They have one American family around. They bring the bread. In the early morning they're walking, bring the bread for the monk. They said, oh, I afraid the monk have nothing to eat. They said like that, and the at in front of the my temple. I know one family. They call me. They adopt me as a son, and his son. He only have
Hmm.
the 8 kid. And I'm the one. And I'm the number 9. I'm number 9. But he's passed away. He passed away. He helping me from the beginning, helping everything. What I want. I just tell him they're doing everything for me. That we very good now. And the monk can walking around the temple, and they come to the temple. They when they grow some vegetable, and then sometimes they bring to the temple. We are very nice, very nice. That's why I try to tell the temple, the monk at the temple, not bring everything from Thailand. Not bring everything from
Hmm.
Thailand. We have to understand. We have to understand the culture. We have to understand the people. American people. They what they call they don't want the noise, they don't want the anything, they feel busy, something like that. They don't want it. They don't want it. That's why in the temple we don't have the drum, they don't have that. I don't have that. I don't want to do like that. That's why the people they very good communication, very good each other. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we
thank
try
you,
to.
Thank.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you for your conclusion. As you said that we need many more monks who can teach or who can talk to people,
yeah,
and in their own language. And here we live in the U.S. Yeah, we need monks who can communicate, who can walk into the community and talk to people, common people, and not waiting for them to come to the temple all the time. So I think we need to encourage monks, to go out into the public, to
yes,
do what you are doing, to if you cannot talk that much, you give them the book, you give them a
yes,
pamphlet, you
yes,
give
yes.
them something to read, and
Yeah,
that is a good way to promote Buddhism, to promote the Dharma,
yeah.
and as we can do, I know that we still have a long way to do, and so we'll keep doing that. And again, Thanajan, thank you for being here this
You're
morning.
welcome. You're
And I
welcome.
know that you have a lot of things to do.
Yep.
And thank you for your time. I hope to invite you back to talk about the Dharma in detail. Yeah. And
Mm.
today, what we try to do is uh, to try to introduce the work of the Council of Thai Bhikkhu in the USA. one of the most Buddhist organization, the most influential Buddhist organization in the West and in the U.S. And we have a connection with many Buddhist organizations around the world. And maybe one of this program, I'm going to invite uh, the head or the president of the organization in the UK, in the United Kingdom, in European, to talk about how we do our work in the West outside Thailand. We are not in Thailand now. We are in another country. We have to learn the culture. That's for sure. And I'm thank you that you are doing that for the people in Seattle area and nearby. And thank you again, Thanajan, for being here. And thank you everyone
Yeah, thank you.
for being here this morning to follow our program. See you next Monday and at 6 o'clock and Pacific time and Mountain Standard Time still the same time now. Thank you everyone for being here and thank you every comment, any feedback uh, on our show, our talk this morning. Until we see you again, have a good day, everyone.